the last, final 26 quest. So it's time to get it done. Happy I am, because they only have 24 days left, and it takes a while to get this stuff done. 24 days. A garla mold. Alright. Let's do this. Do I do it all? Earlier on Manga Glacius, whatever it is.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not all the same. We fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense. How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Okay, am I playing as Elfinord or as Stinian?
Help
Help is at hand.
Leave it to me.
Those who can stand, come with me.
Easy now. Deep breaths. You're safe now.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself, boy.
Wow, that's not easy.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Help is at hand.
Okay, that's easier.
Those who can stand, come with me.
You're safe now. Easy now. Deep breaths.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
No.
Hello.
So how's the ride?
Amazing. I'm on the last 26 quests.
Yep. Yeah, if Justinian bites it, the duty fails.
I know. It already failed.
Ah.
So I'm on very easy now.
Hmm.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Let not a single fiend escape! Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Oh no, Red Mage! Okay, I need to learn how to play Red Mage. Yee, the Red Mage. Okay.
I'm fine.
The other one.
I'm dead. Oh, thank you! I'm not dead.
I'm not done yet.
Nothing to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Behind the rocks.
Yeah, I know.
As they say, turnabout's fair play.
Limit break.
Not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back. Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Oh, from the
Get
trailer.
out of here! Quickly!
Instead of the
Yep.
hero of light doing it,
I
it's
won't
him.
lose them. Not a one. This will
Yep.
be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of him as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
Just casually walking in.
I love that.
I can look after myself, you know.
Everything's in order, I trust.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
had a feeling I'd find you. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan, please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzathan have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
More of them.
You wish dead! Oh, hello, Xenos!
Xenos! Here! You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship. Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying.
He's the one that caused this crap.
What sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
Not
That
really.
is and has ever been my sole concern.
Yeah, killing Exodiarch helped that.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seem sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
He did it for nothing! Wow!
Yep.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
Would you be happier if I had
What?
a good reason to end the world?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends. Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone.
For a crazy, insane man, he's not wrong.
Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless
Yep.
pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
What was you?
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos!
And there he goes.
Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
Are we ever gonna get a thank you from him?
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I
You
must
remember
visit
what
Garlemald, where we return to
Mommy
Charlotte.
Dearest said?
Having
Yeah.
caused such an uproar, it is only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
He's a man of action, not words.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Euless, we can speak
yes.
of recent events on the way.
Incoming amusing scene.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Wow, I'm getting to the point where I can actually use different stuff now, but that's still not high enough level. What does this turn?
They're gonna be stuck with that gear for about... I should say about a good portion.
Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
The part I loved
we
was
swore to
earlier,
defend Garlemald.
where
so we
it had the song of Fires of Truth, and you watched Heidelin basically
It seems you
walk
have
with
everything
you
under
to
control.
Emmett.
You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
I really
A
like that
moment,
part.
Master Fortuno.
Well, I did kind of give my opinion
You
about
did
it.
desire to express
in
your
DMs.
appreciation for services rendered, did
You
you
did?
not?
I didn't hear you.
Look in the DMs then. When
I did. Though if you intend
Okay,
to
well-
again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
Any other, I would doubt. You, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken.
I read that all the black stuff on Highlander was meant to be blood,
Very
but
well. I
Japan
will request
kind
that
of
the
went,
forum make you
yeah,
privy
that's a bit
to our
too
plan.
much.
You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is
at least they
amicable.
didn't do it the way
Does
China
that
did.
suffice?
What did they do?
It does. You have my thanks.
They used white.
Yee!
You can regale us with
Yep.
tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
I'm sure they regretted that afterwards.
I don't know.
Did you hear something just now?
IS. Incoming comedy.
Oh my gosh! It's one of the bunnies! Party!
It's pudding weight.
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
What the?
Dawn may banish even the darkest night, and to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort. 'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I
Wait
thought
for
often
it.
of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance
What's
from
up?
the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you
Just
cold?
watch him closely.
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
He's cold, he's freezing cold.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here
Yep.
because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Oriange made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvelous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Oriange's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Should you require any assistance,
I'm not surprised that takes me back
whatever,
there.
we are at your disposal.
Because it was an area I couldn't get down in, so I
We
kind of
were
figured that
born
would be an
from
area I had to
Hydaelyn's
go.
love for the lives of this star. So naturally, we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
I already know that you find a way to stop the end of the world, but I don't know how. I'm not gonna even look.
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Well, you already know the cause.
Hail, fellow. Well met.
Yeah,
You'd be a member of the forum, would you?
the
It's
emotion
an honor and a
thing.
pleasure to meet you at last.
No.
Oh yeah.
Leading way. Hydaelyn's
Without
right
Hydaelyn, without
That last bit is
without
very important.
what's
As
his
am
name,
I,
Zodiark.
If I may humbly say so myself.
You need to take out Hydaelyn to make it balanced.
Bid you welcome to our star,
No.
Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to
You're
meet us.
slightly off.
Slightly.
As you have surmised, preparations for the
Right.
Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we
I'm
had
sure
planned.
there's more to it. I just don't
I should be
remember it.
happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loporrits made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart. I am no esteemed philosopher of Eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all. Wilt thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
And I think the Warrior of Light explains what happened during when he went to the future, what went to the past.
Yep.
When I saw Emmett there, was like, wow, Emmett, you really don't look different.
He was being his usual sassy bitch.
But yeah, I enjoyed, the song answers a lot with Hydaelyn. It also answers, that part answers a lot of what happened. Also the fact that apparently she controls you sometimes.
It's not so much control as it a direct phone line.
But yeah, you need to get on and look at the level 10 buffs.
I'll get a look when I can find some time. Probably the weekend.
Oh, I'm sure you really see what that song means later on.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it in when it's placed. When you hear it for the first time, you've got no freaking idea.
And people thought, oh, it's a theme for Bahamut.
Yep.
I'm gonna be using it in a story of mine as not when the world is ending, basically a war is going on.
Mm-hmm. And then when that scene happens, then it clicks.
That scene is soon, right?
Well, you already saw it.
Oh yeah, it clicks now, yes. It took me a while to actually realize that, and I'm like, wow, that makes sense now.
Yeah. Foreshadowing at its fucking finest.
Yes. I see why Blizzard's trying to mimic FF Online now, but good luck with that. You need to actually have a good story.
And hard to do the transition from gameplay first to story first.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the next few quests are nothing but story. Because I remember Stormblood and Shadowbringers, not Stormblood, Shadowbringers and Heaven's Ward being like this.
But yeah, did you like the depression bird meme I sent you?
Yes, I did. When I saw that character, I figured, oh, she's the cause of a lot of things too. I am sure we're gonna see her again.
What?
The bird word lady. The bird girl.
You have no idea.
I'm sure she becomes a side, not a side quest thing, but a main story thing or a post game story.
You'll find out.
I also find it amazing that they actually remember you. Emmett started remembering you after, well, he died.
About that.
Hmm? When they kept saying that they met you before, I'm like, okay. So there's a time travel thing involved.
Your sundered self.
Yes. My sundered self. I actually went, am I part of this space or something?
Okay, let me explain.
Or is it Artbird? Your unsundered self. Do I get to meet this unsundered self soon? Okay, now that makes more sense. Again, that makes more sense now. When I kept seeing this guy, the name of this guy was like, is that me or something? Wow, it's already been an hour. Holy crap, the story's taking a while.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back, by the way.
And whoa. We do
I'm
not
telling
talk.
you
Sorry.
Go ahead.
We do not talk about Endwalker stuff anymore, Dark Lord, in voice because Kat's not there yet.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm on the last 26 quests of the main story, and I'm loving it so far. But yeah, God, I'm enjoying this so much that I'm not going, like with Stormblood, is it done yet? With Stormblood, I got very bored.
Oh, trust me, it'll keep ramping up.
I think the issue with Stormblood, there was just too much story that they kept bringing in and didn't really end until like the post game. I would still felt that Alamigo should have been like maybe saved in the expansion after.
Well, the problem with Stormblood was you were tackling two stories at once. That's its main problem.
Yeah, that was the main problem.
In Endwalker, you're focused on a singular story.
I'm in the forum. Oh no!
Again.
Yes, I felt like I was in Star Wars. What? Watching the path step on food.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
So is the main character gonna explain what he went through?
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
I figured he would, but he...
Agreed. I will present our
Baby
queries
steps.
so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn at their request on the Great Exodus. You may enter. On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully
I do got a
and
question
openly
for you, Dark
as we
Lord,
are
when
able.
I'm done here.
Alright.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavne, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
7 Hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the Antitower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself.
I like this guy.
Yet, what
Me
field
too.
has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
I figured he would. What about everyone else?
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
I'm surprised he did it.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it.
You know, this is like a British... The British?
Fortuno, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Okay, now I can ask my question.
Right, now you're gonna see the teeny tiny toy boat.
Teeny tiny toy boat.
It's what Owlsley is gonna call the Ark.
But anyway, how are you, Cut?
I'm fine.
I only have like 26 days of game time left, and this game takes forever to do sometimes, so that's why I'm doing it now.
I do.
Okay, it's south then. I hate this thing sometimes. And I am back. A stray garlic, a stray queen, a stray egg. Genomes. press place.
Slaves in the...
Aha, there it is. Northwest. I guess I gotta go do more story to get to that area. I thought I could go there now, but might as well just get the story done.
Ik kan een keer op springen, hè? Of wil je gewoon links in de gaten houden?
Oh, here's one.
Hoe is dit?
Aha.
could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows.
Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the ether burner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether burner.
Okay.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. It probably won't kill you like an actual bomb.
With bombs.
I figured he was.
But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd
Thanks.
threw it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loperids?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok class internals. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there.
even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Sounds like a job for someone else. I am not that mean.
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Sword expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starships. I am glad for the work, in truth.
I hear Kitty.
Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
So there's different dialogue options if you done the Koyos of Bahamut? Seriously?
Yeah, for that.
Huh.
For that specific scene, yes.
For this specific scene,
The one that just happened.
I know that, but that makes no sense, really. Would there be other dialogue options if you did Omega too?
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't expect that, really.
Since you did Alexander, you'll see a dialogue, extra dialogue in a future cutscene.
I see. I'm gonna probably have to do that sometime and do the New Game Plus on this. Anyway, I'll be back and go to the bathroom real quick.
Huh.
course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberg will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future.
Okay.
You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ul Namo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
I'm here, I was just eating Doritos. Meanwhile.
Yes, a lot of meanwhiles for this one.
By the way, I had something interesting happen last night. A guy, pretending to be someone I knew on Steam, said that he reported me because my profile apparently stole $3,000. And I'm like, okay, this is a scam, and he tried to say it's not a scam, and I said to him, yes it is. There's no way people can mimic you on Steam.
Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania.
And there's no way you can merge accounts with anyone when you did not say so.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
So I found it hilarious how desperate this guy was.
What are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency is so plain to see.
By the way, the Elder Seer, I did not realize those were horns on their heads. I thought that was part of the their helmets.
No, they have horns.
Yeah, at first I thought, oh, those are part of the helmets, and then I
this
noticed
forest well.
her
I
without
know
the
your people.
without
And I
it,
know
without
we
it,
will be
and then you
stronger
see
if we fight
horns,
this
and I'm
fight
like,
together.
have I missed that the entire time?
Then I will impose upon you with a
I
clear
didn't
conscience.
even bother to look.
Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Adelina.
Meanwhile, again.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
The dragons.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Yep.
Hesfalgar, isn't it?
Nope. Well, I mean, yes, but it's not just him.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord
hello,
Lorito
you.
himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid. Is that...
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
I'll go get this real quick. So I can fly when I'm able to. Oh, fly. Aha, there it is. I hate sneezing. Okay, never mind. Northwest. Should be up here then, shouldn't it? Yeah, here it is. Okay, looks like it's above there now. Okay, I'll get that later. Yeah, it's above there now. They get back up there later, like I said. Won't be too hard. I'll focus on story right now. I'll get this. Oh, okay. Oh, he's almost. My truck was almost fully, almost leveled again. Took a while. Bequeathed. We're not going far, so here. It true looks like a dog!
Yes. That's a water tower.
I would really like to play like one of these little bunnies. I hope they make them playable. Also, I noticed how Final Fantasy IV this entire expansion is. Because the moon! In the factory, you might get see Gomez later. Or someone in his outfit. Okay, that's northwest of here. Yeah, I can head over there later. Or I can do it straight. Straight. Ooh, apple. No, these are pears. Oh, lemons. Yes, you don't want any lemon roll. I've done that before. Oh, he made it back down there quick. Really fast for little bunny. Bunny, bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny.
Chill. He's in there, yeah? See? Hi.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to throw this one out.
She's beyond help. Only sleep can save her now. For gleaners, they work for sober work is sad. Okay, here's one. You need a frog. Let's see. There might be someone in this building here. The door didn't open, no. Ah. Okay, just need one more person. One more person. Where would this last one be? Over here. Let's see. Anyone around here? Nope. Where's the last one? Wait, the last one's on the other side here. Aha! Ugh.
Phew! Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Yes, I am.
Uh-oh.
Wilson and Blovida, Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Oh, never mind.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am.
I've been wondering
I
where
knew
her
not
parents
what to
were.
say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy our daughter trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too.
Oh, I see why people start breaking down crying. There's so much stuff here.
Wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing.
I think they're gonna start realizing they can't evacuate to the moon.
That's why it's too soon for this to end.
They're gonna start trying to find a way to stop it.
I give up. That's it.
Ooh, more quests. More flying quests. And we go over there now. There's two of them now. Ugh.
Niks aan de hand.
Here comes the sun, I guess. Okay, that one, next one's over this way, and then we're straight. Then I gotta find the last ether current to make me fly. But I won't be able to fly for a while. Actually, yeah, I might be able to fly. Yeah, but I should go find the ether current, then I can fly. Because I should be getting an ether current soon, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not far from the ether current, so. And there's only one, so I probably should go get this ether current that's not a quest. So I can fly and fly to the next quest lines. Because that'd be easier than running everywhere like an idiot.
Dacht ik al.
Okay, this. No. Had to go get that current and then I can come back down this way. Okay, west. It's gonna take a while to get to this thing. Who cares? I think we get back to the story. How the heck do I get down there? Oh, I see. I did it wrong. I was thinking, oh, it's up there. No, it's not. So, oh well. I'm back down here. I'll head down this way. Where the heck is this thing? Oh! How the heck? Oh, there we go. Man, no more nearby. Look at him. So that's done now. Story. Hey, Dark Lord, you still here? Also, I actually read that if you had done Alexander, some quests ahead of time would have been a little different. Alright guys, I'm gonna go, we're on, there's 17 quests left, and this is where I'm gonna stop for now. And then I'll be back. Because, there's food coming and I want to eat it, I'm starving.